Hello, everybody. It's Mashana, your lifestyle strategist. Come on in the room with me to my Facebook family, my YouTube family, my Instagram family. Thank you guys so much for watching today. It's Motivational Mondays with Mashana, your lifestyle strategist. And I'm coming to bring you motivation each and every Monday. We are still in our quarantine for the coronavirus pandemic, but guess what? God is still in control, and I want to offer you guys some motivations to get you through the week, okay? So today, our topic is preparation of failure so your success can prosper. Think about it for a minute. Preparation of failing is something that many of us do not do, right? And the reality of it is, in order to get to success, you're going to experience a lot of letdowns, a lot of disappointments, a lot of regrets, a lot of failures. And if you don't know how to successfully manage your failure, you may or may not ever see the success. All the hard work that you put into it may not ever come to fruition because the failure is where you're tested. It's where you break down. It's where you figure some things out. It's where you may have to go back and reevaluate the plan. It's where you may have to decide, is this thing going to work out or not? Or should I continue? Or should I invest more money? Or should I keep moving? Or should I throw in the towel? Failure will make or break a certain type of person. So you got to be so put together in your mind that you want this thing to succeed no matter what the cost, no matter what it's going to take, no matter how much education you have to give, no matter how many times you fall, no matter how many times you got to dust yourself off and get back up and try it again. And the only way that you can do that is to have a made up mind. Part of that made up mind can a lot of times come with how you were raised and the life experiences that you've had. If you hadn't seen anybody else successful in your family, maybe you don't even know what success looks like. Maybe you are used to living a mediocre life, and to you that's great and that's okay. So success is not channeled by a big house or a fancy car or any of those things. Success is what you think success is for you and your life, and you have to be able to determine that. A big part of success is knowing your self-worth. You got to know your self-worth. Because if you settle for anything, you won't set boundaries, you won't speak your truth, you won't stop people in their tracks when they do you wrong or say something out the way to you. You will allow people to walk all over top of you. And without knowing your self-worth, it's hard to set those boundaries in order for you to start really going hard for what it is that you want in this life. You got one life. And right now, while we are quarantined, this is a moment for you to do a self-evaluation of where you currently are with the things that you're trying to be successful at. Maybe it's a business and you haven't put your all into it. This is a great time to hone in on your skills, improve your skill set, plug into some trainings, figure out how you can get your business out there, start marketing it. If you've given up on your business, start believing in it again. If this is what you truly want to do. If you're trying to get healthy, this is a great time. We're in the house, the gyms are closed, but this is a great time to do some home workouts, plug into some videos, maybe order some workout equipment that you can use from home. If you failed at it before, it's a perfect time to do a self-evaluation and try it again. If you're dating, if you're single and things have not worked out for you, listen. We are not able to go out and do movies and dinners, like you want to do while you're dating. But You can do video chats. You can even do social distance dating, order some takeout, park next to each other, maybe wear your mask, have a conversation, whatever your comfort level is. But I would always suggest, stay safe, because this coronavirus is nothing to play with, and it's a very serious thing. So you want to make sure that you're using all precautions, but you can't allow situations to stop you in your tracks from the level of success that you're trying to achieve. You're going to have to find some ways to work around that thing. You're going to have to find some ways to think outside of the box, create your new normal to make some things happen so that you don't get so stuck in your failures. Because when you get stuck in your failure, sometimes you don't come out of that thing because you think, I failed so many times because it wasn't meant to be. When a lot of times we never put the preparation in, the right preparation into the success, so that our mindset was like, even though I failed this time, I'm going to keep getting up. Even though I failed a second time, I got to go back in and repolish this thing. Maybe I need to do a little more studying. Maybe I need to tweak some things because I got to keep going, because I'm so tunnel vision with the success. As I'm going through the failures are strengthening me. The failures are making me better. The failures are making me figure some things out. Who am I talking to today? The failures are polishing me. The failures are embracing me. I might be hurt. I might be angry. I might be upset. But when I get up out of that failure actually has showed me this is what I shouldn't do the next time. This is what I need to focus on. Where are all my people at that failed several times but still got the notion to get up and get the motion to get it done? I'm talking to some people out there who have failed so many times that they've given up, and now that they're going through this quarantine, and some people may be by themselves. Everybody doesn't have family living with them. Everybody doesn't have kids. So if you're single and you're at home by yourself and you're looking at those four walls, it's almost like when you're in prison and you have a self-reflection thing, or you're closed into those four walls by yourself, and all you can do is think. And many times the prison is in your mind, because how you think, if that's how you are. And so if you're in that space where you're looking back over all the negative and the failures and the things that you wanted to do and have not accomplished, especially with this quarantine, because it's an unexpected thing. And God forbid if something happens to you or a loved one and you're like, dang, I really wanted to travel here. I really wanted to do this. There's so many things that I wanted to do, and I'm hoping that, we go back to normal so I can experience these things that I was afraid to do before, right? Because this experience, it's an experience that we're all going through, and we're all experiencing it in a different way. And so what you have to know is that you got to make sure that how you experiencing it is servicing you well. And if you are having a lot of negative thoughts of failures and things that you didn't do, take a magnifying glass look at, why didn't it work before? Why didn't it work out? If you've had some failed relationships, hello, me too, and you're single right now and you're thinking, why didn't it work out? You got to go back and evaluate some things. Sometimes things were not meant to be. You may have wanted it, but however, it was not servicing you well, or what your purpose needs to be. So you got to be so sold out for God's will for your life that you're willing to go through some failures, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and do it all over again, because your success in this lifetime matters. And in order for it to prosper, you can't be with this pity pat will or this pity pat, like, hey, I don't really know how to say no. I don't know how to do this. I myself included. I love people. I have a heart for people. I do a lot for people. Anybody who knows me, it's usually hard for me to say no, because I'm a giver. I'm a nurturer by nature. But I am learning that you have to set boundaries in order to go hard for yourself, because people will consume your time, sometimes waste your time, And not that they do it on purpose. They may not even realize it. But you got to be so sold out for your will and what it is that you are purposed on this earth here to do, that you set the boundaries and you set the tone. Even in dating, if you're looking for a mate, you need to set the tone of what you will and not tolerate, and be okay with telling somebody no. Be okay with letting somebody go. Because everybody is not meant or deserving to be in your space. Make people earn your time. And I'm not trying to be cruel or ugly, but I'm saying, if you have a set of standards that you've set for yourself, ladies, in dating, then keep those standards. Don't keep lowering your standards because you're like, well, what I'm looking for is really not out there. That doesn't mean that you should scrape the bottom of the barrel or be so picky that nobody can meet your standards. But in the dating game, this dating thing is hard. And it's like when you drop your standards and you settle, and then you get in that relationship and you realize that I'm actually miserable. This isn't what I really wanted. And I should have spoke my truth in the beginning. And the whole time, God is, I tried to prevent you. I tried to stop that thing, but you wanted it. So here you go. And it's the same thing with stuff and decisions that we make in life. Everything is not for you, sweetie. It's not for you. And that is okay. And men included, everything is not for you. You got to find somebody that you'll equally yoke with so that you can have a happy life. Do you seriously want to live the rest of your days being miserable, hurt, broken? I saw today that they're not even arresting people unless it's murder or something big. And my heart immediately sunk to, what about those people that are going through domestic violence issues? It could be men or it could be women. What about those people? What about those people who are quarantined and people getting frustrated and maybe getting abused, but because nobody is killing me or, then I can't really report these things. Do you want to be in a relationship that doesn't serve you well? Because when you pick the wrong person, a lot of times it will literally take you off of your course of success and what it is that God's trying to do for you, because it's a distraction. It's a detour. And so you can't really focus. Your failures and your own success don't matter because you're in survival mode. So I'm trying to get some folks out of survival mode and get them in thriving mode. How about that? We got to get you in thriving mode to know that every time you drop down, baby, you get back up and dust it off. You get back up and dust it off because you matter. And every time you fail, knowing that it's just one more on the book to say, it might not have worked this way this time, but I'm about to get up and do this thing even better because now I know what doesn't work. Now I know what's not for me. Now I know who's not for me. So I'm going to get back in the game of my thing called life so that when I come out of this thing, I'm better. I can speak better over my life because I believe in myself even more. I know my boundaries. I have self-love that is off the rooftops, baby. And I know what my destiny is. I know what my calling is. I know what the successes in life that I'm trying to create. And I'm going after them full force with every hunger and being in my soul. That's what you got to do. You got this. So don't be so stuck with being stuck in the house and not being able to do the things you love. Get yourself in the zone, baby. Get in the zone and start taking those failures that you had from the past and put them all in a bucket. Look at those failures, evaluate them with a magnifying glass and figure it out. What went wrong the last time? What can I change this time? Don't say you in the house being bored. I said this on every video during this quarantine. I'm trying to tell y'all, have y'all ever thought that maybe God has settled down the world? I'm not talking about the coronavirus and the people that are dying from this, because that is, it's a very challenging thing and it's hurtful. So I don't want to see anybody catch the virus or get sick. We're praying for those families. But what I'm saying is that sometimes you got to see where the positive is in certain things. And if you're settled down to a quiet space in your house, in your mind, if work has settled down, instead of you saying, I'm bored, I'm being negative, I can't wait to get outside, it's crazy and stuff like that. What if you utilize this time to get inside of your own head? What if you utilize that time to create something great for yourself? What if you did that? How would you come out this thing differently, stronger, more powerful, more knowledge? There's a lot of online courses and stuff now. They're lowering the rates. Like, there are so many things that you can plug into positively to create a new inner you, so that when they do open this world back up, people not even gonna recognize you because you a bad mama jamma. And I'm talking to my men too. Like, use this time to self-evaluate you. If there's stuff that you want to do professionally, then find out what it is that you need to do. Even if there's stuff you can't go to the classes right now, get the information. Find out what's going to happen. When are they opening back up? Like, get your game plan together. And if you're dating, do a self-evaluation for yourself. How am I showing up to other people? Am I investing time, energy? Am I floating all over the world to everybody? Am I actually, what type of partner am I seeking? Am I seeking love, or am I just wanting to hang out? Like, don't waste people's time, because it's been proven. Time is not on our side. We don't know the hour, the day, or the time. So if you're out there wasting people's time with whatever you're doing, like, stop it right now. Today is precious. The 24 hours that you got today is precious. Don't waste nobody else's time, and don't waste your time with keep feeding your mind with negative energy, because you deserve more than that. You're worth more than that. And the only way that you're going to believe it and believe in yourself and get more than that is if you start pushing through your failures, start pushing through the no's, start pushing through the mistakes that you've made. It's over. It's done. Forgive yourself. Let it go. Today is a new day. You got time to get it right, and not a lot of time. But the time for you to start is now. Invest in yourself. Prepare for the failures to come. Prepare for it. And preparing for that is toughening up. Have some tough skin. Be prepared for rejection. Be prepared for people to tell you no in your business. Be prepared for you to be trying to work out and the scale is not moving. Be prepared to keep pushing in spite of what it looks like. Prepare yourself for failure so that when the success comes, you can handle it. You got this. I know you do. So, everybody, thank you so much for joining me on Motivational Mondays with Mashana, your lifestyle strategist. I can't wait to hear all the success stories when we come out of this quarantine. And while you're in this quarantine, be good to yourself and definitely be good to each other. So God bless. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you are subscribing to my YouTube channel. Have an awesome day.